that you want to learn about picking a niche. So, if you are interested in learning this type of content, if you're interested in learning affiliate marketing, I primarily focus on new affiliate marketers. So people that are just getting into the game, that are stuck. If that is you, go ahead, give me a like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. I want to help you grow to the first stage of affiliate marketing, which is essentially $100 per day. So if that is you, go ahead, give me a like, give me a comment, give me a share, give me a follow, do all of that good stuff, and we can get it going. But like I said, I'm going to go live for 365 consecutive days, helping you build the business of your dreams. And today we're going to focus all on picking a niche. So do you guys know what a niche is? Hey, let's see. Quan, how's it going? Hey, Quan, how's it going? Um, do you guys know what a niche is? Do you have any idea? When I say pick a niche or pick a niche, do you know what I'm talking about? Hello, Goofy Goober, official. You're the official Goofy Gobber. How are you? Okay, so you don't know what a niche is. Haley, thank you for commenting. So just to give you guys a quick, I'm live on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook groups, Facebook business page, and Facebook personal page. Type of content you focus on is a niche. Yes. So I don't know how to pronounce that, but yes, you are correct. It is the type of it. A niche is really just an industry or an area of focus, and everything is a niche. So let me give you a few examples. This above me is a niche. 5 years ago, it was probably a really small niche. This raccoon and owl and blue jay and cardinal, we got that because our kids started. They started with virtual learning. How's it going? Hey, I need help, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you. And if you want to work more closely, we can do that. We can talk about that later. But I'm here to help you. So a niche is basically only just an area where you're going to create content. Like I mentioned, this right here is a niche. Virtual learning, classroom decorations is a niche that you could focus on. It's actually a good niche that you could have focused on the last few months because school has either started or is starting school. If you are looking at me on social media, that's a niche. You could create content, all sorts of content for social media. For example, if we're talking about TikTok, you could do like the best cameras, the best lighting, the best social media scheduling tool. Those are all different niches. If you're on YouTube, you could do something like the best microphone for YouTube, the best camera, the best lighting, the best keyword research tool for YouTube. And those are all what niches are. The cool thing is if someone can buy it, if it's tangible or intangible, it is a niche. Okay. And if it's a niche, if it's a product, if it's a service, and people are buying it and selling it, you can make money. It's really as simple as that. And there are tons of ways to find a niche. Now, when I talk to new affiliate marketers, that's my specialty. When I talk to new affiliate marketers and they have no idea what to do when it comes to their niche, I tell them to go look at Amazon, go look at the last 5 things they purchased. Okay. For example, my first niche was in security cameras, and I bought a Ring video doorbell because people were walking around my house all time. I'm in a new I was in a newer subdivision, I should say, and people were walking around my house all times of night, and I wanted to see what they were doing and where they were going. And so my first blog, my first YouTube channel was actually in security cameras. And so that was my niche. Okay. The cool thing is a 25 affiliate cut from sale of woodworking product really high? Yes and no. It really all depends. It depends on if the product is so. In my experience, an affiliate commission can be anywhere between 3% and like 90%. It really all depends on the product and the service. This T-shirt right here is a niche. I was actually going to do my video on gifts. The niche idea gifts. But this T-shirt, Best Dad, I apologize if you're a dad and you've never received one, or if someone has told you that you are the best dad, because I clearly have the shirt on, which makes me the best dad. But this is a niche, okay? Father's Day gifts, Mother's Day gifts, birthday, graduation, that's all niche opportunities for you to create content and see a return on your investment. Now, I've got to use coded words like return on investment simply because TikTok is very finicky about the things that you can say. The NFL, last night I watched the Chicago Bears dominate the Seattle Seahawks. They're obviously going to go 17-0 this year. That's a niche. I could create content about the NFL. I could create content about Pop Warner football or high school football. Literally everything around you is a niche. So getting back to what I was saying originally was, let's see, I got another question. Okay, that's the same one. Anyway, if you are stuck and you have no idea what to do, I can't find a niche. I don't understand this. Everything's too confusing. Go look at the last few products. Yeah, bear down. I'm actually a bear fan. Me too. Actually, just a side note, I went to Matt Forte's first game at Lucas Oil Field when they first opened up Lucas Oil Field in Indianapolis. We watched that game. First game, we drove down to that game. I also went to the last Minnesota when the Bears played Minnesota Vikings up in Minnesota at the old dome. I went to that game too. So we've gone to a few different places. Anyway, continuing on, random side comments. But if you have no idea what your niche is, take a look at the last 5 things that you've purchased. Okay. For me, I purchased a bunch of books to get better at helping and teaching people. What else have I purchased? Go over to Amazon. This is a real easy, simple trick. Go over to Amazon, Amazon.com. Now, my search results are going to be tainted because my wife has purchased a few things from Amazon. So I go to Amazon, I look over at returns and orders, and then I can go to, yes, I want to log in Amazon, and I want to do that. And so what you can do is look at the last things that you purchased. Let's see, if I go past the books, we purchased some school clothes because back to school is coming. That's a really big niche that you could get into. My son is interested in soccer, and so kids soccer could be a niche that you create content. Now, the reason why I want you to look at the recent purchases simply because you have spent time, energy, and effort researching that thing. You most likely just don't buy things on a whim. You've done some research to figure out if the product that you're purchasing is right for you. And so now that you've done that research, you can turn around and teach other people what you've learned. And so it's a real simple way to get into a niche. For example, over on Best Buy, which I made a video about that went to my viral, I purchased this webcam because I wanted to create streaming live videos on my downstairs office. So I purchased this Logitech webcam. You could create content here. This webcam was only $50, but what you can do is you can create content to target a wider audience. So I bought this webcam to stream, but streaming is a niche. You can think about all of the streaming software that people need, different webcams, different audio, video, if there's special lighting. How to stream is always a big one that you can create content in, but literally every single thing is a niche. And I tell people, step 1, go look at what you recently purchased. Step 2, if you haven't purchased anything in 10 years, what are some things that you're just searching for on the internet that's safe for work? Like, I always got to preference that because some people like to look at things that are not safe for work. Now, that in and of itself is a niche, but it's a little bit more difficult to help you build a successful online business when we're talking about not safe for work things. And so what you can do is you can go up to your search bar. So a lot of people use Chrome. You can go up to Chrome, go to history, and then look at your entire history. So show full history, and then you can scrub through and look at your recent searches. So you can also use your recent searches for search results. So for example, let's see if I can find one real quick. I looked at GetResponse and Aweber, their email marketing software. I could teach people about email marketing. That is a niche that I could get into. Aweber and GetResponse, I think they pay like 40% commission, reoccurring 33% for GetResponse. Reoccurring, so I could make money every single month as long as people remain a customer. I'm having problems with my email marketing, with my email tool, and so I could create content to help people out. And so if we look at this, there are tons. There are literally millions of niches out there. Another thing that you can do, and I don't have my magazines in front of me, but if you go to the grocery store, you can look at the magazine aisle. The magazine aisle isn't just a bunch of magazines. The magazine aisle is a bunch of different niches that people have done research on. And so if you cannot find a niche, and I'm just going to see if I can find this real quick. And let's see if we can pause this. All right. So TikTok, let me know if you can see that. I didn't mean to stop on that one because I don't want to get banned But let's see. But let's see. We'll stop here. So if we look at this TikTok, if you can see that these are not just magazines, these are different niches that you could get into. In fact, not only are these niches, these are also different keyword ideas that you could get into, content ideas that you could create. And so it's really cool that you can find a niche. So let me just see if I can stop on a good one here. Okay, so look at this. Survive and thrive. Fishing, fantasy football is big this time of year. Can cars are niches, yes. But one thing that I recommend, and this is kind of phase two, yes, cars are niches, but you're going to want to niche down. So the top level niche could be football. A sub niche of football is the NFL. A sub niche of football are the Chicago Bears. Cars are a niche, but you're going to want to niche down. Are you going to talk about car detailing, which I created a video about one of the first days? Are you going to talk about like aftermarket parts? Back in when I was in high school, people, a specific niche in high school, and this is how old I am, Fast and Furious had just came out. So everyone went out and purchased Dodge Neons, not me. They purchased Dodge Neons and they got those aftermarket mufflers that made it sound like they were, I don't know, motorcycles or freight trains or whatever. And so people would drive up and down the street with their Dodge Neons and they would buy aftermarket parts like those ugly spoilers and those terrible mufflers, and then they would bolt them on. So the aftermarket parts are a niche. Car detailing is a niche. Interior versus exterior. You could just talk about foreign cars. Another thing that you could do with cars are how to change the oil. And that's a big one over on YouTube. If you teach people how to change an oil in a Kia Sorento or Kia Sportage or whatever the Kias are, you can get in front of a targeted audience. So literally everything is a niche, and that's what's so cool about it. But you want to make sure that you're niche down. You don't want to just talk about very general topics like football or cars, because people that are interested in Mustangs aren't going to be interested in Camaros. Those two people are diametrically opposed. And if you mix Mustang content with Camaro content, you're going to get a lot of arguing, which can be good and bad. But if you're trying to build a core fan base and core audience, you want to focus on a niche. So a great example is Madden came out today. Hey, yeah, thanks for checking in. So Madden came out today, and NFL Madden, and I was actually going to do a video on Madden, but I didn't buy a copy yet. So what I would do, and thanks for the likes, guys. They come in like weird bunches, punches and bunches. So if you haven't liked it yet, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, follow, do all of that good stuff, because I'm going to give you value for 365 consecutive days. But yeah, everything's a niche, which is really cool. So like gardening, instead of just creating content on gardening, you want to create content in the very beginning on gardening tomatoes, or just pick niche down, because you want to build a core fan base of 1,000 people. Those 1,000 people are going to buy whatever it is that you're selling or promoting, and then you can zoom up and out, and then that's when you can really scale to the moon. My second blog was in small appliances. So small home appliances are a niche. I started writing about microwaves because my microwave broke. The button stopped working on the front of the microwave. And so, I started researching on how to repair a microwave. And I realized that there wasn't a ton of content out there. So I started creating content on microwaves. Now, again, I'm no expert in microwaves. What I did though, is I did keyword research to figure out what other questions people were asking, or I looked at the questions that I was asking, like what's the difference between a convection microwave and a different type of microwave. People are asking that question, and there isn't a very reliable answer out there. And so what I did was simple. I just looked up the components or features of a convection microwave or oven, and then I looked up the features of the other one, and I put it together in a blog and a YouTube video. And so everything's a niche, and you will be astonished. And here's the other thing. People will say everything's saturated, everything's too competitive. I'm here to tell you that that's a limiting belief. Might need a one-on-one. Yeah, we can definitely look into that. But the biggest complaint that I get, and like I said, I work with new affiliate marketers, people that are brand new, that are just trying to take off. Okay, the biggest complaint that I get on my content is everything's saturated. There's There's no open gaps, there's no open holes. Now, number one, if you're creating content on TikTok, that's not the case. Number two, there are new things that pop up every single day. For example, what's brand new today? NFL Madden. Madden 23. People have been creating content about it for the last few weeks and months and years, but it wasn't a thing 5 years ago. Another example, Mac Studio. The Mac Studio is like that bigger Mac Mini. It's more powerful. Nobody knew Apple was going to come out with a Mac Studio a year ago, right? A year ago, if you looked up Mac Studio, it would come back to makeup products. In fact, when Mac Studio was just first announced and you looked up Mac Studio, it came back to makeup equipment. That's how I know it was about makeup. But there are new opportunities that pop up every single day. Every year, Apple's going to release a new iPad, a new iPhone, a new MacBook, whatever, and that is going to be your opportunity. You can build a core fan base because when it's new, people are going to be searching and craving content for that new thing. So anyone that tells you that affiliate marketing is saturated, a type of marketing can't be saturated because that's like saying paid ads is saturated. That's just not a thing. They don't understand new things. Last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, hey, what's going on? Ray. That's a weird thing to say. I think you actually, I can't remember, but I think you commented about I don't know where to begin. And I was going to respond to that with a video, but I figured I'd make a live about it. Been watching your content. Thanks for all the knowledge. You are welcome. But again, there are niches everywhere. The PlayStation 5. I've got a PlayStation 5 controller right here. 4 years ago, 5 years ago, nobody was talking about the PlayStation 5, or very few people were talking about the PlayStation 5. There are literally new niches that pop up or new areas of content that pop up every single day. And when you realize that, you can be first on the bandwagon, and there will be millions of people that are searching. Millions of people are searching about the M1 Mac Studio, the Mac Studio versus the Ultra or versus the M1 Max. People are looking this stuff up, and it's undersaturated. Okay. What else are we talking about? We could talk about as I mentioned, we're in NFL preseason. We could talk about the preseason. People are craving that type of content. I want to affiliate for mushroom companies to help my audience get deals. Any tips? So mushrooms is a little bit outside. I would have to do research on that to figure out. But one thing that you can do is type in like mushroom affiliate programs, or scope up a little bit and say like flower affiliate programs or seed affiliate programs, flower seed affiliate programs, and then go from there. You might have to go the old traditional route and look at big box stores like maybe Lowe's or Home Depot, maybe even Amazon has something. But I would have to do a little bit of research. I might create a video and tag you in it just to give you an idea of some ways to go. But getting back to a niche. So one thing you can do is look at your recent purchases. Now, another thing that you can do is you can look at your recent search history. Again, I recommend starting off with Safe for Work. But if you wanted to delve into the other side of the internet, you can do that. You can go look at magazines at the magazine aisle at Barnes and Nobles or at a grocery store. Another thing that you can do, and this is kind of funny, is just listen to what other people are saying. So go to a coffee shop and sit there and eavesdrop, because people are going to tell you what's important. You can look at what they're wearing. If you want to get into the clothing niche, look at what they're wearing. Like when I went to the gym this morning, everybody's wearing Nikes, they're wearing LeBrons, they're wearing Jordans. And that could be your opportunity to create content based on the target market. Go out and look at all the cars that are being driven. Go sit at the gas station and look at the cars, look at what people are saying and doing, what they're wearing, where they're going. Those are all different niche ideas. Believe me, everything is a niche and everything is an opportunity. Okay. So let's think about everything that's happened over the last 2 years. Masks wasn't even a thing. Nobody wore masks except for nurses. Now everybody knows what an N95 mask is. People were sewing and making their own masks at home. You could have started out a niche teaching people how to create masks, and then you could have put all of the products that they needed in the description of your content. And when people looked in your description, they could have purchased those pieces and you could have earned a commission. So we've got a question here. Is that a one-off, and should I keep sending out emails? Mushroom affiliate program. What do you mean? Is that a one-off and should I just keep sending out emails? Yeah, I would apply to as many affiliate programs as possible. Also look at different affiliate networks. Affiliate networks like Commission Junction, Impact Radius, Share a Sale, Flex Offers. Those are different affiliate networks that you could look at as well. But think about things that have happened over the last 2 years. 5 years ago, nobody was wearing. Very few people were wearing masks in public. But like I said, you could have created content showing people how to create masks to sell. That was a big niche for a while. People had all sorts of masks. They had like Care Bears on their mask and all sorts of stuff, but that was a niche as well. Another niche was working from home. 5 years ago, nobody was working from home or working out from home. We had to create our own workout equipment because it was either too expensive or there was none in stock. So if someone is telling you affiliate marketing is too competitive or creating content is too competitive, that's absolutely false. Okay. If all else fails, you can be your niche. What are some things that you enjoy to do? What are some things that you do that is different than everybody else? For example, we've got twins. I could start a niche on twin parenting. You know, when I was when they were little, I used to take them to the grocery store with me. It was me and my two twins, right? And my wife was at work. I would take them to the grocery store. And so what I would do is I'd push the cart with one hand and I would push the yeah, thank you. And I would push the carriage thing with the other hand. And let me tell you, the absolute worst thing in my work in life, the worst thing in life, worse than anything else ever that you'll come across is when people try and stop and talk to you about twins when you're pushing two carts at the same time. So here's some advice for you. If you see someone walking with twins, just get out of their way. Okay. And so what I was doing is I'm running through basically the grocery store with two carts, trying to shop and trying to make sure that they stayed asleep. Because once they woke up, it was hell on earth. And so I would have like Agnes and Henry and Harold and Gerald and Bernice. I would have all these people coming out of the woodwork to talk to me about those twins. And they would all ask the same question. Are they twins? No, I just like carrying around two car seats, the exact same car seats, and so they would try and just like mob you and they'd want to have this in-depth conversation. And I'm, like I said, I've got, just imagine a regular shopping cart. If you're in the United States, it's the big carts. And in my other hand, I have a two-seater. One was they were like in front of each other. And so I'm literally walking around the grocery store like this, right? And people come out of the woodworks. Hey, how's it going? Are those twins? Can I see them? Can I hold them? Like, people get nuts when they see twins. So, word of advice: if you see twins, if you see someone with young twins, get out of their way. You know, knock people over if you have to. But the last thing people with twins want to do is have a conversation about their twins when they're in the grocery store. Okay, so just food for thought. Okay, if this great story help, if this great story is resonating with you at all, give me a like, give me a comment, give me a follow, give me a share. Um, anyway, who you are and what you do every day is a niche. Okay. So if you are an accountant, you go to your day job and you do tax accounting or cost accounting. That's a niche that you could create content and get into. If you have twins or triplets or quadruplets, or even if you really anything, think about whatever it is that you do all day, every day that feels boring and regular and average. That is a niche that you could get into and have a successful business. You don't need to do high ticket affiliate marketing. Any ticket affiliate marketing is going to work for you. And there are tons of different affiliate programs out there for literally any niche. Do you guys have questions about that so far? I know we kind of went off in the woods with that little story about the twins, but just a heads up: if you see anybody with young twins, they're still in the little carriage, just get out of their way. If you see someone walking up to people with twins, just knock them over, because The people with twins, they've got little twins and they're by themselves. It's the most stressful time in the world because you're trying to move fast enough that you get your objective done. You're still trying to move smooth enough so that you don't wake them up, and you're trying to think about all the groceries that you need. So yeah, if you see people with twins, clear out. In fact, be Secret Service for them. Push people out of the way and say, hey, look, twins coming through. Guy with young twins coming through. Move out of their way. Be their Secret Service. You want to help them out? Be their Secret Service. But yeah, anything is a niche. If you are into a certain type of eating, that's a niche. I'm trying to think of ways that you can find a niche. People at work are going to tell you niches all the time. You know, they went fishing on the weekend, they went boating. Those are all different niches. If you have a hobby, if you have a sport, if you like watching a sport, you like talking about a sport, you like arguing with people, that's a sport. Something that you do. Hey, thank you for tennis. Thank you for that. Yeah, tennis is a sport, and within tennis, there are sub niches that you can get into. Kids tennis. You could create content about Wimbledon. You could focus all your content about Serena Williams or Martina Navratilova. You could spend all of your time, but what I recommend that you do is find a niche and figure out a way to focus on a very small subsection of that group. And it's really easy to do. Your favorite subreddits, your favorite websites, your favorite YouTube channels, that's a niche in and of itself. If you find yourself going to a YouTube channel all the time, that is a niche that you could create content in. For example, one YouTube channel, and I have no idea why I do this. I watch a YouTube channel about a group of guys pouring concrete. Now, you would think that is the most boring thing in the world, but in fact, very little time is actually spent with them pouring concrete. It's really a story about a group of guys, and they wrap it around their concrete business. And it also happened that I was having a concrete patio poured at the same time, and I wanted to make sure that I had an idea of what they were doing. Hi, how can I promote affiliate link on TikTok? So this is a really good question. And what I would do is, first, you want to start figuring out what your target audience wants to know. So what is your niche, first of all? The question is, how can I promote my affiliate link on TikTok? Figure out what your target audience is, figure out your niche, and figure out the problems that they are having and how that product that you want to promote solves that problem. Now, ultimately, what I recommend that you do is send people to a landing page to collect their email address. Don't just send them off to the product, because you're going to have a very limited chance to make that sale. Now, here's the mistake that all new affiliate marketers make. Affiliate marketers, all of the new ones, they'll send people directly to a landing page. Now, you have to remember that 90% of your potential, but 90% of the people that are going to buy, not everyone that opts in, because, and I'm going to kind of get real technical here, but only 1%, approximately 1 to 5% of people that are going to click on your affiliate link are going to buy. Okay. So if you have 100 people, one person is probably going to buy. And most likely, 90% most likely, they're not going to buy right away. So if you have 100 people click your link, one person is going to buy. I think that math sounds right. 10 people. I don't know. Okay, so yeah. Let me clean this up. You're going to have 100 people click on your link. 10 of those 100 people are going to buy. They're made up in their mind they're going to buy that product eventually, but 90% of people don't buy right away. Okay? And so if 90% of people don't buy right away and you're sending people directly to an affiliate link, you are going to miss out on 9 sales. That's where a lot of people go wrong. So what you want to do to increase the chances of getting that full 1 to 5% of buyers, to get all 10 of those buyers, is you want to send them to a landing page to collect their email address. Now, people are going to push back and say, I never collect an email and I do very well. But the question will be is, how much better could you have done if you collected emails, number one? And number two is, hey, thank you for the follow, by the way. Number two is, oftentimes people are going to tell you that you don't have to do email marketing, but yet when they send you to their offer, they're collecting your email address. So think about that. People are telling you, hey, you don't have to do email marketing. Thank you for the follow, guys. I appreciate it. People are telling you you don't have to do email marketing, but then they're actually collecting your email address for email marketing. So always do what people are doing and not necessarily what they're saying. Hopefully that made sense. I'll try and reiterate one more time. So you have 100 people click on your link. It could be an affiliate link, it could be a landing page link. Out of those 100 people, only 1% traditionally, maybe 10% at most. What's I got to do the math because it's going to bother me. 100 times 1%. Ugh, my keyboard went to sleep. Any math people out there? Any 100 times 1% is 1. So let's start over one more time. You have 100 people click on your link. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Like, comment, follow, subscribe, share, do all of that good stuff. You have 100 people click on your link. Okay. Out of 100 people, 1% traditionally are going to be buyers. And so if you're not doing email marketing, you're going to lose out on that one person. Okay. And furthermore, you could take that one person and make multiple commissions with that one person, because if you do email marketing the right way, you're going to have an entire ecosystem of products that you promote. Let's take tennis, for example. Someone that's interested in tennis, they're going to be interested in tennis balls, tennis racket, tennis clothes. They might be interested in practice facilities. They might be interested in traveling to Wimbledon or the US Open that's in New York. They might be interested in a tennis course, so learning how to do tennis online. They might be interested in a book on tennis. So those are at least 7 different things that you could promote to increase the return on your investment. Guys, I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the follows. Keep it up if you can. If you haven't already liked, followed, subscribed, shared, go ahead and do that. So again, the math is clear on this. I might not be clear, but the math is clear. Out of 100 people that click on a link of yours, only 1% is going to buy. So that's one person. 90% of people don't buy right away. So most likely that one person wasn't going to buy right away. It usually takes between 5 and 12 touch points before a lead becomes a buyer. So you have to send emails to them every single day. Thank you for the likes that are coming in. They may need to see multiple pieces of content from you to know, like, and trust you. People don't just automatically know, like, and trust you off of the first interaction. For example, most likely this is the first time that you're seeing me, and you might be thinking, hey, he's full of BS. Let me go watch some more content of his. Now, the more content of mine that you watch, the more that you're going to like me. Hey, I really like this guy. I like what he's saying. And so then you're going to say, let me go and check out his landing page. Let me go find out more about it. And so then you're going to come to my landing page, you're going to opt in, and then you're going to look at these emails. And then in the emails, I'm talking to you like a regular person. I'm telling you about stories that I have. And then you say, hey, I really like this guy. Maybe I should work with him. Maybe I should partner with him. Maybe I should book a call so that we can work together. That's how this whole thing works. Okay. And when you do it this way, and again, thank you guys for the likes that are coming in. Keep them coming. Thank you for the follows and the shares. I appreciate it. So when you do it this way, this is how you build a real business. Just spraying your links out into the world and hoping that someone buys is going to lead you to being frustrated. You're going to say that affiliate marketing doesn't work. You're going to say that some guy scammed you and so on, but it's because you didn't do the simple thing of collecting email addresses. Guys, let me know if this makes sense. I know we kind of moved into the next step of affiliate marketing, but the email marketing part is really important. It's really important. Okay. And like I said, we all started off that way. That's how I started. I would just grab my affiliate link and I would just put it in different places. Oh, they'll buy from me. I've got a great product, so they'll just buy from me. And then after about 3 or 4 months of nobody buying from me, I got frustrated and I couldn't figure out why nobody was buying. Well, it's simple, because they don't really know you yet. They don't really like you just yet. And so it takes more time. And on a platform like TikTok, you might see me now and you may never see me again. Or, you might not see me for 6 months and you're going to say, hey, Alston, where have you been? I'm going to say, I've been right here. It's just how the algorithm works. Sometimes you see me, sometimes you don't. Thanks so much for the advice. I will improve my link by adding email link. Awesome. Great. So you're already much further ahead than most people. A lot of new affiliate marketers, and again, I was the exact same way. They just throw their link out there. Like right now, I've got links on Pinterest that I can't change. Those are affiliate links that I can't change. That's another problem with just sending out affiliate links. I've got links all over the place and I don't know where they are. So people are clicking on these links. They could be on a blog post, they could be on Reddit, they could be on Instagram. They're all over the place and I don't know where they are. If I'm doing email marketing and people are clicking on these links, I can at least go change the email, which I have control of. And so that's why you want to go and do email marketing. Again, I know we started off talking about niches, but we kind of we're just going with the flow here. Other niches that you can think about, look at Etsy, different products on Etsy. One niche that I found really interesting over on Etsy are wedding hangers. Who knew that people needed customized wedding hangers for their wedding? I didn't know that, but that's a thing that people are searching. That's a thing that you could create content in, and you could be an affiliate, or you could create your own customizable wedding hangers. But literally everything's a niche. If you walk around with your eyes open like this, with your hand binoculars on, if you walk around like that, you will find tons of opportunity. Like I said, my son's into soccer right now, and so that's going to be things that I'm researching. Soccer drills, soccer training, soccer clothing, soccer shoes, soccer like goals for home. These are all different things that I had no idea that I needed, but now I got to go do research and it seems more effective. Yes, email marketing is much more effective. And so now I've got to go do research about all of these different things that I didn't know that I needed. And that's the cool thing with creating content and looking for niches. People every day are creating content about things they didn't know they needed, or looking up things that they didn't know they needed. For me, it's going to be soccer. He likes soccer right now, so I got to learn different skills, tips, and techniques, right? Because I have no idea about soccer. About starting a YouTube channel. That's going to be another great niche. There are thank you for all of the flowers and gifts and all of that stuff. Appreciate it very much. Thank you for the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. But just think about things that you've gone through in the last week, month, year that you hadn't even thought of. Yeah, thank you very much for the rose, guys. I appreciate it. I'm just looking out the window and finding different things. I have a gazebo here. Okay, that's a niche. People are looking up the best gazebo for high winds. That's something that you could create content in. Go out and look at the ratings for gazebo. Someone will tell you that it's rated for 50-mile-an-hour winds. You can put that together and you can sell or promote different products. I'm looking at fence panels. My fence needs to be replaced. So people are going to be looking up how to replace a fence panel. These are all things that are literally just outside of my window. Blinds. I talked about this last time. Blinds are really expensive. These, I think, like fake wood blinds. We bought blinds for the entire house and it was almost $3,000. So if you wanted to, you could create content about what's the difference between these faux wood blinds and regular blinds, the benefits, the best blackout blinds for whatever. And that's a niche. Look around your house. You've got probably 10,000 niches out there. I'm looking at an Amazon box. We could look up different arts and crafts to turn these Amazon boxes into crafts for my 7-year-olds or my 4-year-old. Everything is a niche, and I'm just looking straight ahead at the things that are around me. So if you have no idea to find a niche, it's either because you don't want to or you haven't listened to me. But everything's a niche. Just walk around your apartment. Again, thank you guys for thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments and the follows and the shares. Hopefully you're getting a lot of value out of this. If you are, go over to my website, alstongodbolt.com. That's my landing page where you get to watch a free training on how to start affiliate marketing step by step. But everything is a niche, okay? Look around your house, write down inventory of your house, things that you might find interesting. In your opinion on making multiple TikTok accounts with different niches in order to promote. That's fine. I certainly recommend that you should use one TikTok account per niche as long as you can keep up with it. Okay? Creating content on the internet, whether it's TikTok or YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, is all about being consistent. If you can't be consistent with multiple TikTok accounts, I wouldn't do it. Okay? Again, thank you for the share. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for all of that good stuff, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm over 1.7 thousand likes, guys. I wholeheartedly appreciate it. I may not be able to say it, but I appreciate it. So, yeah, I'm looking at an online calculator because I can't do math. That's a niche. Different calculators, budget calculators, cost accounting calculators, profit loss calculators, all sorts of stuff. Everything is a niche. Okay. So, yeah, thanks for sending the basketball. Basketball is a niche. If you think about it, within basketball, we can talk about college basketball. Some people only focus on March Madness and NCAA. Some people only focus on the Lakers or the Grizzlies or whatever it is. Some people only focus on high school or prep sports. Everything's a niche. Okay. And so once you realize that everything's a niche, you're going to actually probably be overwhelmed. You're going to say, I've got too many niche ideas. Pick one that you like and just move forward. There's no such thing as a perfect niche. There are probably very few non-competitive niches, but everything is a niche. There's always an opportunity to get into a niche somewhere, even if you think that it might be too competitive. Do you guys have questions about your niche? If you have questions about your niche, throw them out there because I'd be happy to answer them. Like how to start a niche, how to get into a competitive niche. If my only suggestion when it comes to a niche is at the very beginning, I would stay away from health, wealth, and relationships. The reason being is they're really competitive and it's an uphill fight unless you are really prepared for fighting. There are tons of other niches that are extremely profitable. Um, Tons of other niches that are profitable. You don't have to do health, wealth, and relationships. Those three are extremely competitive, and it's going to lead to a lot of frustration if you're brand new to affiliate marketing. Now, if you already have an established affiliate marketing business and you're earning consistent commissions and you want to, kind of take your game to the next level, yeah, go for health, wealth, relationships. But if you are, if you're just getting started, you're brand new, go build a foundation somewhere else. And once you have one house built, go build a second house, and you'll be able to build that second house much faster with the experiences that you learned from building your first house, if that makes any sense. Guys, I appreciate the likes, comments, shares, follows. How do you create good content for health and fitness niche? I know it's difficult. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to understand who you're targeting within the health and fitness niche. Okay. So if you just create content on how to lose weight, way too general. There are all types of people that want to lose weight. Are you targeting women over 50? Are you targeting people that have underlying health conditions? Thank you for the bottle. Are you targeting people that have underlying health conditions? Are you targeting people that want to focus on like a keto diet or Atkins diet or 1,000 calorie per day diet? You want to get clear on who those are. Are you targeting people that want to lose weight by lifting weights? Okay, so you have to first, the absolute number one first step is to figure out who your sub target audience is, who your niche is. For example, people that want women over 50 that want to lose weight are going to go about it differently than a person that wants a 25-year-old male that wants to lose 30 pounds by lifting weights. Those are two very different groups of people. So you got to figure that out first. And then you're simply going to just do research on the questions that they're asking. And you can do that by going over to a website like Answer the Public and type in weight loss for 50-year-old women. Or you can go to Google and type in weight loss for 50-year-old women. And once you do that, it's going to give you a ton of ideas. So if you're just getting started there, I recommend that you do TikTok, a YouTube channel, do video content. You'll be able to create the video content faster, and you'll be able to potentially get discovered with suggested videos and recommended videos. That's what I would do if you were trying to get into health and fitness. Get clear on who it is and who you want to talk to. Okay, because health and fitness itself, is really general. Okay, we've got bodybuilders, we got people that want to lose weight, people that just want to eat healthy, people that want to sit and be fit. Do you guys remember that TV show, Sit and Be Fit? Maybe not. What other types of people? People that want to maybe take supplements, um, fitness for kids, kids that are overweight, and you could even look at like athletic training. So people that want to train for different sporting events, the triathlon people are going to be very different than the women over 50 that want to lose weight. So you have to first figure out exactly who you're talking to or who you want to talk to and how they're looking to have their problem solved on the internet. So yeah, I'm targeting the middle-aged women that want quick ways to lose weight with minimal exercise. So yeah, that's great. So you can create content like how to lose 10 pounds in 10 days without exercise, or how to lose 10 pounds in 10 days. So what you want to do, and this is a great tip for a landing page, how to do X in Y without Z. So how to lose 10 pounds in 10 days or a month or a week or a year without the pain point. And we know that the pain point is going to the gym for 8 hours. The pain point is eating food that tastes bland or tastes junky. Or well, another good one is for diabetics, how to lose weight as a diabetic without giving up cakes or donuts or something along those lines. Okay. And so if you can understand the pain point that they're experiencing, that can help you gain a good following of people, because we all don't want to give up that thing that we love. And if people have to spend 8 hours at the gym, they're going to miss out on their family time. They're going to be in pain, physically in pain. Thank you for the likes, guys, that are coming in. They're going to be physically in pain from lifting weights. Nobody wants to be at the gym for 8 hours per day, but some people realize that they have to be in that gym in order to achieve the results that they want. So if you can do how to do X in Y without Z, you can you can find some success. Again, thank you guys for all the likes. Any other questions, comments, concerns, deep thoughts? Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, do all of that good stuff. Check out my website, alstongodbolt.com, because I put together a free training to help new affiliate marketers get to the first level of $100 per day. So again, I appreciate all of your time. Any other questions before I let you go? Again, I'll be going live for 365 days straight. I don't know what day this is. I have no idea. I think I started this I might be going on 2 weeks. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm close to 2 weeks. And so I'll be on live again tomorrow around the same time. And I think we're going to take a look at the next step of affiliate marketing. And let me see here. Let me just check the next step of affiliate marketing. So I'm going to go to Google Docs. And let's see if I've got my notes here. Yeah, the next step is picking affiliate programs. What is your website name? Sorry, I missed it. It's alstongodbolt.com. So my username is, if you want to learn how to find me, just type in my name, Alston Godbolt. It's my YouTube channel. It's my blog. I think it might be my Pinterest. It's my Instagram. It's my LinkedIn. I think it is too. I am everywhere you want to be with that name. It's a unique name, and so I'm easy to find. Yeah. Hey, thank you for hopping on. Someone said, thanks, great information. Thank you for hopping on. And thank you for all the likes, guys. This is probably the most likes I've ever received on a live stream. Okay, thank you for amazing live and have a great day. Thank you, you too. Tomorrow we'll be talking about picking affiliate programs and we will go from there. So thank you guys. Have a great night and we will see you tomorrow.